Lawyers for the former president present more documents to support their claim that a judge was biased against him. Trump said he was told his election claims had no merit and wanted the case of a former member of his administration to be moved to federal court. Trump lawyers file supporting material appeal for judge's denial. Key players: Judge Tanya Chutkan, special counsel Jack Smith, a week after filing a motion to have Judge Tanya Chutkan reject Trump's handling of the federal election interference case. CBS News reports that the former president's lawyers have filed new documents to support Chutkan's claim that she is biased against Trump. The public should trust that President Trump's constitutional rights are protected by an impartial judicial officer, the former president's lawyers wrote in supporting documents filed late Sunday. Trump's lawyers noted in their new filing that Chutkan, who sentenced the Jan. 6 riot prison, was referring to Trump, while saying blind loyalty remains free this day. In another alleged example of Chutkan's bias, Trump's lawyers said a president is not a king in his own filing last week, arguing judge should not repeat himself. Smith stated that both of Chutkan's statements were factual and were made only in context of responding to defendants' allegations they acted at former president's direction on January 6, 2021. Why it matters ultimately. The Chutkan itself will decide whether to reuse it, and is not under a certain time period to do so, if he decides to stay on the case. Trump's lawyers, who have repeatedly tried to paint prosecutors and judges as biased, could mount a sustained appeal for removal. Meet the press. Trump says election not ulent. Key players: NBC News host Kirsten Welker, former Vice President Mike Pence, former Attorney General William Barr. In an interview on NBC's Meet Press on Sunday, Trump acknowledged that multiple people within the government have said 2020 presidential election was not marred by, CNN reported, instead of paying attention to the findings of people like Pence and Barr, who informed Trump that the election was legitimate. Trump sought other opinions and came to his own conclusion. I was listening to different people, and when I added them all up, the election was ulent, Trump told Welker. Myself. The Justice Department's indictment. Trump states that former president was repeatedly informed that allegations did not exist, but defendant knowingly spread them anyway, to make false allegations appear legitimate, create an atmosphere intense distrust and anger, and erode public faith in ministration election. Why it matters. Prosecutors allege Trump knowingly lied about the election results by admitting he was told the forgery did not cost him the victory. Trump acknowledges that he was aware of evidence showing his claims did not add up. Georgia election interference judge skeptical as former Trump official tries to move Fulton County charges to federal cour.